Welcome. My name is Carolyn Budgell, and I'm really excited to be here in this beautiful Himalayan salt pod today for our practice at Circle Wellness Studios in Vancouver, British Columbia. What we'll go through today are 5 different ways to release neck tension and any stress that's held in the neck. These kinds of releases are really important to do because of how we tend to habitually hold our bodies in daily life. So whether we're driving a car, at a computer, on our phones or any other devices, or if we're going through emotional experiences in life and we tend to protect ourselves or guard ourselves, the neck and the shoulders tend to hold a lot of the stress and hold the brunt of what we're experiencing. So let's go through some really simple ways of figuring out what's going on in the neck and then how to release what's happening in the neck. All you need to do now is just find a comfortable way of sitting. And so this can be done in a chair or sitting on a couch or any way that you feel most comfortable in your body. Once you're seated, lengthen up through your spine and just literally draw your shoulders down your back. Just close your eyes for a couple breaths and connect to how your neck feels today, right now. And we tend to get really caught up in overanalyzing or over-explaining. But just for right now, just really go into the feeling with every breath. It can help to just name it. You might be feeling imbalanced in the neck, or tight, or pain, or you might feel great. You might already feel quite aware. Whatever it is, just kind of name it silently to yourself. This is one way that you can assess what you're going through and practice more acceptance towards it. One more deep breath here, checking in. Great. Now we'll begin slowly circling the head in one direction. Now we're moving into our first pose for relieving the neck. You simply move slowly with your breath. You could even do half circles if you're more comfortable with that, or slow full circles. Take your time. Why do we take our time with the neck? The neck is comprised of many, many thin layers of muscle overlapping one another. So you really want to be gentle with these thin muscles that hold the weight of the head. There's no hurry. For some of us, we may not have done any neck stretches in a very long time. You don't want to jar your neck at all. Just go slow. Switching the circles. And when you feel like that's enough, you can just sit up nice and tall, eyes closed. And again, shoulders draw down your back. Notice how your neck feels. Our next neck release, and one of my favorites, is just tipping the head towards the right so that your right ear comes to your right shoulder. Still keep your spine lengthening up. Just kind of breathe into the whole left side of the neck. And then add the reach of your left fingers away so there's a sense of tractioning in the whole left side. You might close your eyes, connect to this side of your neck with deep breaths. perhaps your chin down to your chest a little, and then lift your chin an inch or two. You can hold or slowly move through that kind of rocking motion with your head. And then to finish off, take your hand across to your opposite shoulder and use the right hand to massage and squeeze, getting in, maybe holding and digging into any knots that you feel. This is a great way to practice self-care with a little massage. The hand comes down, and use that hand that was massaging to gently press your head back up. And gently make your way to the other side. Your head tips over to the left. Do your best to stay sitting up tall. And add the reach of your right fingers away. Everything with the neck, again, is done with gentleness, so no need to force or push your head or your neck. Just breathe where you are right now. You can slowly start to bring your chin down an inch or two, and then lift your chin a little. Slowly rocking. Take your left hand across to, again, pulse and massage into that top of the shoulder, around the neck. The right hand comes down. Use your left hand to press your head back upright. And remain still, so that you can observe how your neck feels after those simple stretches. Now take your hands and interlace your fingers behind your head and draw your elbows close. And soften your chin down towards your chest. Still sitting tall, lengthening your spine. And rather than yanking on your head, just use the weight of your hands to bring your chin a little lower towards the chest. And take all your focus into the back of your neck now. Visualize that your breath is going right into the back of your neck. It's important to get into all sides of the neck. Release your hands down first, and then lift your head back up. We do this practice in order to bring in more balance. And so when we think about inviting in balance, it means that we want to open up and release everything. It's when we're talking about the neck, releasing all the sides of the neck. So finally, we'll release the front of the neck. There can be a lot of tension in the scalenes that insert down into the collarbones. So you'll bring one hand on your chest just below your collarbones and your other palm on top, and press in quite firmly and pull down. And then from there, you can lift your chin and just go to a level or height of the chin that's comfortable for you. Perhaps you'll kind of drop your head to one side as your chin lifts. Perhaps you'll drop your head to one side with your chin lifted. Your hands firmly pulling down on the skin in your chest. And then slowly going to the other side. And then the last couple breaths with your chin in the center. With ease and slowness, bring your chin level to the ground. Hands are softer on the upper chest now. We've reached the end of our practice for releasing neck tension. Take one more minute to observe all four sides of your neck. Maybe you have more ease in drawing your shoulders down your back. And whenever you feel like stress is creeping up, or like your shoulders are creeping up to your ears, just know that you can take a little bit of time for yourself. Even just one of these poses can be helpful. Palms in prayer. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.